we ended up with 800 applicants for 48 seats, and that moment and those names is really what propelled us. The moment was in 1986. I had a chance to host the first public speech Steve Jobs gave after being fired from Apple. And he came out, and because I was hosting Steve, we got young Michael Dell, Mark Cuban, Neil Balter with California Closets, and 1,100 other young and student entrepreneurs from around the world. And I thought, look, he was just gonna come over from Pixar, say a few words and leave, but he ended up staying that evening because I threw kind of a special celebration for these top 100 young entrepreneurs under 30. But he was standing alone in the corner. I remember at that time a mentor of mine, Joe Mancuso, said it's okay to be independent, but no reason to be alone. And I turned to a buddy of mine, Greg Stem, and I said, look, there needs to be an organization for the Steve Jobs of the world. And that was the night the idea for YEO was formed. It took me about a year to raise the money, put the founding board together. So we launched in 1987. We got started with 22 founding board members, and today over 19,000 members worldwide. I think part of it's the network effect. You know, the bigger the organization gets, the more connections that you've got and more people that are there likely to be able to help you. So I think it's scale that has helped it the most, and I hope it 100X's to like 2 million members. You know, from the very beginning is, first of all, that you're never gonna be alone. And the amazing thing with the forum is that you've got 7 or 8 other entrepreneurs that you first learn that are just like you, that you're not alone in experiencing the ups and the downs. Second is the power of learning. You know, leaders are readers, leaders are learners. And so the people that are really understand that the constraint to scaling is right between our ears, and the ability for us to not only learn from outsiders, but from each other, which is at the heart of the forum process, is I think what's powerful. It wasn't so much the growth of EO that affected my personal growth. It was back to the fundamental unit of EO, which is the forum. And I've been lucky to be in 3 different forums. Started in Washington, D.C. area, then Colorado, and then most recently in Barcelona. And those people are still some of my best friends today. And that's what I think is powerful.